Hello, um, hi class, hey everyone, James, kia ora. So, reflections on my work so far, my theme for the year, and the direction that I'm heading. Theme for the year is flipping the script, which is multi-leveled, layered, onion boy here, except for I don't like onions. Um, In short, it's about flipping the script on conditioned beliefs and actions that are caused through those beliefs or lack thereof actions. Essentially, the stagnation of creativity within the creative industries, whether that's film, theatre, gallery, whatever. There seems to be a need for a bit of a shake-up or a turning on of the lights, I guess. And that's kind of the idea behind flipping the script. One part of it is to build stories which have alternative, different ways of thinking considered. So the Hollywood scripts that would normally be every action movie has a car chase and a love interest, a girl that needs to be saved. These are stories that have been told again and again and again, but the narrative themselves have not changed. There is a process or a model that people slot into rather than designing creatively original pieces, which is why you see remakes of things like The Lion King, is because people don't have new ideas or new stories, they think it's kept out. But there are plenty of different things that we can make and creative ways to do things, and new technologies and things like that will always create different ways of doing things in a new way. But the story narratives themselves, stagnated beliefs. What else? If I am reflecting on my work so far, I would say that the first 6 months was a study of story narrative and some of the different ways that it's been presented on modern technologies, and how we can, my considerations on how to hybridize old and traditional techniques with new mediums, basically. Sorry, it's a bit cold here. Crossed arms and 2 jackets. Queenstown. So, the last term, I guess I would say I was highlighting process, which often goes unnoticed, and I think that content creation going forward will be a lot to do with the process of how we make things, because if we can show people the process, which now thanks to video and audio recordings we can easily do so, teach people our process of doing things, and then they can put their own spin utilizing those processes. So they can, if you show people the process, say for an art style or some such thing, or how to do filming or something like this, they can then use that skill set to go and share their own original stories that are unique to them. So that's what I would say the last 6 months, or the last several months have been for me, is discovering and sharing some of those processes that I try to embody, or those practices, I guess is the word that I would use. Going forward, basically I want to make some of these stories into reality. I want to produce my bird story into a readable book with animations. I would like to create comics out of my character Shu, and then those will be digitally drawn and shared online. And also there's some film work I would like to do this semester, and 3D modelling using probably something like Sculptress to design and show some characters. Yeah, so I'm going to continue flipping the script on things that are programmed and trained and normal, and also work towards producing some of the stories that I have, roll them out. Basically, that's what I want to do.